There are, I think, 22 other racers within a couple miles of here. The push will be on to hopefully link up with some of them, because I know at some point I'll be solo, like really solo.
You guys sick of this yet? Because I'm not. Tell you what, I feel like we earned a daily today. After all that rain and wind, it's beautiful. I don't know if the camera's picking up the sparkling of the frost. It's cool. This is the guy we met at the site last night. Advised each and every one of us to stop in Whitefish and buy a handgun. He was a character. He bragged about having 9 guns in his truck. Went into his religious philosophy about why he'd rather be dead than alive, because he can't wait to find out what comes next. A little concerning. In the end, I figured when we're in grizzly country and I'm putting my stuff in a locker and keeping bear spray in my tent, maybe a guy with 9 guns isn't a bad guy to have next to you. Breakfast of champions. Completely frozen. Rolling into Ferndale, Montana. Some sweet, smooth, flat, hard stuff. Tour Divide, day 8. 1 week since we left, which means I'll have bare naked ladies playing in my head all day. Last night we rolled into this little town. It's not Ferndale. We rolled into Ferndale. Turns out there's nothing in Ferndale. So we went off route a few miles. So I don't know what this town is called, but I'm gonna call it Ferndale. The hotel here told us last night to walk on up to Electric Avenue, and then we took it higher. Today we are heading up to the hills. We've got a campground at about 65 miles in after 2 summits. I don't know what after that, but it's going to be 2 or 3 nights before we get to any sort of town again, which I think is Helena. First stop is hardware store to pick up some repair stuff, and then over to the grocery store to stock up and figure out how I'm going to carry that much food on a bike that's already overpacked. But we'll figure it out, and away we go. Shoes are super squeaky today. Just want to give a call out to those of you who have been sending messages the last few days. Not sure I always capture them on camera, but there's been some high points. There's been some low points. And a couple of you have sent messages that came in at just the right time. If I haven't replied to you, it doesn't mean that I didn't receive your message or didn't appreciate it. On the contrary, I probably just didn't have the words, but thank you. Thank you to everyone. All right, a little update on the actual route. We rolled into Whitefish yesterday and stopped and had a giant breakfast at like 1 in the afternoon with a bunch of other riders. It was great.
I'm the last of it, the slow and without wit. Among the living I am dead. I lie awake at night, daydreaming about life in the corner of my eye.
Alright, climb 2 of the day. At the end of climb 1, I'm going down. Rob passed me. And then Rob met up with Peter. And then Rob and Peter met up with a grizzly bear. And I guess it wandered off, alright. But it was nice having them in front of me, so I didn't need to worry about that. Now, however, I've passed both of them. And it's my turn to keep watching up there. Can you believe the nerve of those guys? Sending a blind guy up to go look for bears? Jeez.
I'm lost and I am sorry. When you go out,
It's hard to believe. Just a day ago, we were waking up and it was 20 degrees out, something like that. It's hotter than... It's hot out here and dry. Someone back in Banff gave me the tip that if it's hot and you need salt, go for a mustard packet and do a shot. So apparently it's got a lot of sodium and the taste is a little different than all the sweet stuff I've been cramming in for the last week. So got a mustard packet, do a shot. Actually, that was it's kind of good. I'm gonna do another. All right, we made it to Holland Lake Campground where we found Kirk.
Yay!
And Kirk is getting what? We got bratwurst. We got
Got some broth, got some pork and beans. This is a mozzarella, tomato, and pasta mix that my wife made up for you.
I think the best
Rob.
food we've had in over a week.
Seriously.
Yep.
All right.
Awesome.
And it's an honor to serve you guys. I know you guys have been riding your tails off all day, and this is my pleasure. This
Thanks
is
so
my
much,
pleasure.
man.
sorry.